Bertha became our season's second hurricane midday on Monday, but 24 hours later, it could have already weakened into a tropical storm. It's experiencing some wind shear. From the Storm Center, I'm Jeff Huffman with this update. What may draw your attention more is the thunderstorms associated with this big trough of low pressure. Yeah, South Floridians, you've been hit really hard with some heavy rain, 4 to 6 inches in some areas and a lot of flooding. That trough is helping to deflect Bertha out to sea. It only came up within about 450 miles of the east coast, and now is starting to move on more of that northeasterly direction, further away from the Sunshine State. Bertha likely to gradually weaken back into a tropical storm, maybe even become what we call post-tropical or extratropical. It's going to interact with that trough and really not be truly a tropical system anymore, I think, by Wednesday. And there's high confidence in that track. We only had one model really stray from the others, and that's typical of the Canadian. And in terms of the moisture associated with Bertha, the heaviest is going to push to our north and to our east, but there's still this trailing trough of low pressure, if you will, that's going to really continue to keep the rain going for central and south Florida through the end of the week, whereas North Florida, and then maybe even parts of central Florida, will start to dry out. Then another wave of lower pressure will approach by the weekend, bringing back higher chances for rain. So we still could get some heavy rain, and there still could be some localized flooding, not really directly associated with Bertha, though, for central and south Florida over the next 5 to 7 days. So Bertha's likely reached its peak. Only indirect impacts at the beaches on the Atlantic side, rip current risk, large ocean swells. Still some heavy rain, though, once again from that upper level area of low pressure, but that starts to diminish some by midweek. So your tropical outlook for the next 5 days, of course, we're saying goodbye to Bertha and no new formation expected elsewhere across the Atlantic basin. We'll keep you updated.